think my battery's going to stay up.
You know who these are? Gary Cook and Gary Hart. You need to announce it.
Carrying the American flag and the Missouri flag, Jerry Cook and Gary Hart.
My battery.
The first float coming by, Heaven on Earth, built by Rita and Bill Glenn. Angels are Hannah and Seth Armentrout.
How about Armentrout?
Armentrout. There we go. Give them a nice big round of applause, guys. Next up is a Davidson construction float. Do believe that'd be Berkeley on there. Next up, a 1986 El Camino owned by Bill Calhoun, descendants of William and Frances and Julia House Calhoun. Grandchildren of Bill and Shirley are riding in the car, and descendants are walking behind. Coming up to Reinhardt Farms, Loretta and the girls and family. 5 generations of farming in Allendale in memory of Tom and Brandon. Give them a nice bigger round of applause, guys. There you go. This float is entitled Barber, representing one of Allendale's past businesses is the Village Barber. John Weddle, proprietor. John Weddle has been gone for some years now, but his nephews still remember when a good haircut came only from Uncle John. Riders on this float are nephews Idle Weddle, Buford Weddle, and Dean Weddle. Great-nephew Dennis Core. Great-great-nephew Eric Chase. Great-great-great-nephew Connor Chase. Float driven by great-nephew Bob Winters. The barber chair on this float is the original chair from John Weddle's Village Barber.
And that's the truth.
And that's the truth. Give him a nice big round of applause. This float is sponsored by Dogman's Barbecue and Lounge, built by Don Moore Jr. and Russell McPike. It will be in the bed race later. 4-wheeler driver Jacob Cadenhead. Riders Don Moore Jr., Abby and Lucas Cadenhead, Gabe Kelly, brakeman Russell McPike.
Chuck! Chuck!
And Kachuk, of course. You're looking good, Chuck. Looking good. Next up, Nonaman Brother Farms. Ship alfalfa all over the United States. Lady in the blue hat is the mother of all 3 boys. Reg, Dan, and Corey. 101 Nonaman Brothers Farms was hoping to be the largest float in the parade. By the way, Corey and all, that is our favorite mom over there. Carla's favorite customer. Next up, Hunt family. The unrestored 1948 Chevrolet pickup driven by John Hall represents the Hunt family, early settlers in the Allendale area. The original patriarch of the Worth County Hunts was Charles Moore Hunt, who homesteaded north of Allendale near the Iowa border in 1856. In addition to farming, he served 3 terms as Worth County Sheriff. In 1865, he was joined in Worth County by his older brother, John A. Hunt, who owned and operated the Beehive Hunt Hotel in Allendale for over 30 years. Many descendants of the 2 brothers reside in Worth County yet today, and as a sign indicates, claim the distinction of being the 11th and 12th generation Americans, passengers, Ammon Hunt, Alan Hunt, their sister Estelle Hall, and her grandson. Let's give him a nice big round of applause. Next up, the VFW, Worth County Veterans and Auxiliary. Give them a nice big round of applause, guys. Next up, the Lamberts, Keith and Mary Kay, Derek, Tracy, Caden and Peyton, Darren and Brandy, Dustin and Steph, Casey and Corey, Miles, present Grease Lightning. Give them a nice big round of applause. Look at all that hard work they did. Grease Lightning, go Grease Lightning. Next up, Great Western Bank, 1955 Centennial Float replica, and all our Great Western Bank Little Partner horse. By the way, there is a secret. That horse, that Great Western Bank's horse, I'm not supposed to say who it is, Sharon Dowse. Anyway, coming up, this is everybody, if you can stop for just a second or slow down for just a second, this is a replica of a log cabin schoolhouse made in 1955, which was replaced in the town park and enjoyed by local youngsters for many years. Guys, this is a great job. They did a wonderful job. Made by Roger Robertson, Brad McCord, Tyler Miller, Nate Lewis. The material was donated by the Jim Neff family. Riding on the float is Evelyn Groom, Rose Finley, Marie Ross, and Joyce Carr. These are the last remainder teachers of the Allendale School. Let's give them a nice big round of applause. These boys did a great job. Look at that, guys. Coming up, another Allendale person, float from the Harts Drive-In in Grant City, a 1950s Willys Jeep. Congratulations, Allendale's best hit town in the world. Coming up, Jerry Wilson of Albany, Missouri, a 1942 A Farmall. Trailer, Mike Wilson, Sadie Wilson, Whitney Pickering. They're also dancers in the fashion show. Let's give them a nice big round of applause, guys. Coming up, this wagon was made out of native cedar by Porter Weddle in 1981. Represented today by his daughter, Retha Weddle. Also riding are Marie Weddle, Darby Weddle, Dylan Constant, and Brandon Chase. Also Dylan Constant. Horsepower provided by Fletchall Pipe and Steel of Grant City, driven by Mr. Mike Weddle.
That's just a jalopy.
Coming up, a jalopy. If you know Dean Weddle, you will recognize Poppy's Jalopy, representing hometown glass and one of Allendale's thriving businesses. Poppy's Jalopy is being driven by Angela Well and Delaney Constance. Seat proprietor Mike Weddle to fix all your pains. Delaney is invisible. This is the Hughes from Denver, Missouri. They own the Bar X Fine Foods. These are their Harleys. She has a 1951 and he has a 1949. Don and Charmaine Hughes. Great food, great service, great people. Let's give them a nice big round of applause. Next up is the Brown family float. Remember when? Pulling the float is Rod and Don Brown, who are expecting the next little Allendale resident. This float takes us back to a much simpler time. Amber Davis and Cindy Owens are busy in the kitchen where you prepared a meal from scratch. The big crocks and enamel cookware were just a part of everyday preparation, every meal. Megan Brown is busy doing the family laundry and the galvanized tub with the heavy-duty washboard, then letting Mother Nature air dry on the clothesline. James Owens has had a hard day on the crosscut saw and decided to sit and have a cool drink from the jug to do a little whittling. Remember the bathtub full of water heated by the sun? Kevin Owens seemed to be enjoying it even today. Seth and Drevin Brown can't decide if they want to play marbles or play with toys. Dave Brown is getting ready to hopefully get some game for dinner tonight. Andrea Owens and Carrie Davis have their baskets with goodies to pass out to the spectators. Let's give them a nice big round of applause.
Okay, this is the tractor, and this goes with the pool hall that follows it.
Coming up, rocking through Allendale, Doris Owens, Mary Kay Hunt, and Norma Cousins were involved in the celebration 50 years ago. Ricky and Brady Hunt are wearing the dresses worn by Mary Kay Hunt and Norma Cousins 50 years ago. The float is pulled by David Hunt, driving his 1952 M Farmall. Coming up next, the Allendale Pool Hall, established in 1981. Verla Paxton Damon, Dean Olney, Carol Olney, Dell Olney is in the pickup. Original domino board used in Frosty Station in 1955 and later carried on to Joker Station, now at the Allendale Pool Hall. Many hours of enjoyment spent around the table. Let's give him a nice big round of applause.
Okay, these are the next two, and then we might have the kids parade behind. I'm not sure about that yet, but those are next two.
Next up is the Miller Brothers of Allendale, Missouri. Every child in America should know this woman, Miss Alice. There she is. Also driving the four-wheeler are the speedsters of Worth County, by the way. If you know anything about track and basketball, those girls are great. Coming up next, the Worth County Convalescent Center salutes Allendale 150 years and counting.
Way to go, Michael!
This is the buggy, or the whatever it is. And this is the for the lineage bottom.
Grandmother, Rhonda McClellan's costume 50 years ago for the Centennial. Her great-grandmother, Esther McClellan, designed the costume. Alexis is the daughter of Thomas and Rebecca Goff. And right behind her is the four little Indians, Maddie and Olivia Grider, children of Lisa and Chris Grider of Greenwood, Haley and Levi Murphy, children of Holly and Bobby Murphy Jr. of Stanberry. Come on, four little Indians. I do believe the papoose is knocked out. Just asleep, asleep, asleep. Next up, Trevin and Jordan Batson, Taryn and Tara Tish, Elena Graham and Dina Graham. Tara Tish is in a dress worn by Linda Graham in 1961. The buggy with Jordan Batson was one Linda got at 2-year-old. Elena is wearing a dress of Linda Batson's at 4 years old. Linda Batson was at the Centennial in 1955. She was the bicentennial baby in 1955.
Okay, we've on the Murray tractor. This is the grandsons who follow their parents' flag.
Next up, Albert Wilkinson IV on a Murray tractor, pedal tractor, great-grandson of Ross and Betty Wilkinson. Grandsons of Dina Goff, Michael Graham, and Brandon Blake carrying the American flag.
Okay, this is the wagon dog and whoever's carrying it.
And Fran Costin Freeze, grandson of Eddie and Audie. Wilkinson Costin with best friend Bailey. Looking for a homestead in Allendale. Coming up next, Cheryl Gibson Sneed. I walked 50 years ago with the dog carriage with my cousin in it. My dad and mom was the late Garland and Ruth Gibson. And Garland was a part of the sheriff posse. Rosebud from Independence, Missouri. Old enough to know some things, loves kids, most animals, and some people.
Both the tractor and the four-wheeler.
Coming up next, Northwest Implement and Jack and Patty Spainhauer, Lucky and Phoebe. Lucky has the best job, just sitting in the back with a John Deere hat. In the antique tractors, coming up first, Ed Solon, a 1939 H John Deere, restored by Jerry Hunt. Next up, Judd Farms of Pickering, Missouri. David Sudd is driving a 1952 split pedestal G John Deere. This is the buggy, a horseless carriage, Will and Linda Brown. At the turn of the 20th century, the horseless carriage was a great invention. A few years ago, Will Brown thought he would like to build one but just never got started. When our little town started talking about 150 years ago, his idea was again on his mind. About 4 months ago, he got serious. and started. He had a lot of helpful advice from friends around Allendale, lots of what does it look like now. With a lot of trial and errors, the idea in his head became real. The replica of the horseless carriage will be something that family and friends will enjoy for years to come. Today, Will and Linda Brown are taking their farm fresh cream and eggs to Campbell's Produce, and then we'll do the weekly shopping at Hammer Store. Thank you, Will and Linda Brown. Coming up on a tractor, Paul Hunt, a 1959 730 John Deere. Tyson McCrary helping drive, pulling a Minneapolis Moline 1200 corn sheller.
I guess that's AJP. That's the whole family.
This next tractor, the driver is Lyle Hogue, hiding in the wagon. A John Deere riding in the wagon, grandkids, nephews, and nieces, and Larry Hogue keeping an eye on the kids. Give him a nice big round of applause. Coming up on the John Deere tractor is Cam Hunt. Coming up next, John McCrary, generic tractor, built by Jerry Hunt using John Deere LUC engine and Alice Chalmers combine parts. That's pretty good. John McCrary. Coming up next, Paula McCrary, Lawson, Missouri, a 1954 40 John Deere. Another Hunt coming up, Brian Hunt, a 1952 John Deere A, number 55 John Deere plow. Coming up next, Craig Hunt and Haley Hunt on a 1935A John Deere, originally shipped to Kansas City, then to Oregon, Missouri on March 28, 1935. Give him a nice big round of applause. He's also the owner of the car wash in Grant City. We call him Car Wash Dude. Next up, Kevin Harding driving a 1948 McCormick Model W6 owned by Charles Finley. Next up, Lucas Harding driving a Farmall Model 460 owned by Charlie Finley. Next up, Don Hensley of Kansas City, Missouri, a 1948 John Deere G. The tractor pulls in 5,500 and 6,500 pounds class. He won many trophy and ribbons. This is the 6th season for my wife and I pulling at different places. Next up, Zach Shuck, Martinsville, Missouri, a 1954 Model 70 John Deere, number 55 ABH, 3 bottom plow.
Look at you, Kevin.
Coming up next, a 54 Case 500 diesel Herb Minneke. Next up, Jerry Luther, a 1963 Minneapolis Moline G706 MFG. Right behind him, Russell Wooden of Martinsville, Missouri, also on a Minneapolis Moline in 1967. Next up, Grandpa's Favorite, a 1954 Cub Farmall owned by Bill Mazingo of Grant City, driven by granddaughter Hannah Plate at Fort Belvoir, Virginia. Next up, a 1952 R Minneapolis Moline tractor. This tractor was purchased new from FC Grace Furniture Company, Denver, Missouri, owned by Ora Mills Applenap and driven today by his grandson Ora Mills Applenap II. The Applenap Boys. Owner and operator Norman K. Sneed of Bethany, Missouri. Massey Harris, a 1952 Mustang. This is one of 5 Massey tractors Norman has restored. Also have a 1954 44, a 1954 33, a 1952 30, and a 1950 22. Next up, James Ridge, Grant City. 1951, bought new by Lloyd W. Ridge. It belongs to the Ridge family. Restored by Caleb and Taylor Ridge. Next up, a 770 Oliver and Sickle mower owned by Mike and Brad Shear, Mount Moriah, Missouri. Next up, Roger Morrison of Tingley, Iowa, 1947 G. Alice Chalmers. Turk Hiller of Tingley, Iowa, 1950 Oliver 77, owned since 1965. Red one by Don's Body Shop of Benton, Iowa. A 1945A John Deere, Charlie Case, Tingley, Iowa. Not for pretty, just for pleasure. Next up, tractor Miller Brothers Ranch, a 1935 JDB. Owner and driver David Molnix of Bethany. Cub, High Crop 1949, restored 2003. Owner Carol Molnix and driver from Bethany in 1959. Cub Lowboy, restored 2004, came from Pennsylvania. Next up, a 1955 Super MTA Farmall in original excellent condition. Glenn McClellan of Grant City, Missouri. I wore this same hat in this parade 50 years ago. Doesn't he look good? He only looks 49 to start out with. Next up, Sam Bounds, a 1964 Allishammer's D21 construction. Next up, Doyle Bounds, a 1970 Allishammer's 620. Next up, a 1954 Farmall Super MTA. Joe Massey is owner, brought in from Mapleton, Minnesota. Right behind them, a 1949 Cub Farmall, modified in 1951, owned by Lamoni Livestock Auction, Lamoni, Iowa, Justin and Randy Gibson. A 1949 Oliver driven by Bill Marcotte, owner Joe Massett, Mapleton, Minnesota. You go, Uncle Bill. This 1936 F3 Farmall, one owner, fifth generation, driven by Rusty Fabian of Blockton, Iowa. Happy 150th Allendale. Next up, Paul Trollinger of Reading, Iowa, 1937 Farmall F20, 100669 on farmer, 100669 on motor. Shade Tree Mechanic. Next up, Junior Spay of Grant City, Missouri on a 1938 Silver King tractor made in Plymouth, Ohio. And our last tractor, Vince Carroll of Sanbury, Missouri, a 1938B with Grandpa George.
Hey, Grandpa George!
That's Grandpa George Carroll, by the way. This was driven to Desert Storm in 1968, 6x6. Kyle Finley in the service right now. 1972 Dodge Challenger RT, restored by Kurt Boswell, Ravenwood, Missouri. Owner Dudley Davidson. Ralph and Carol Draper of Little Rock, Arkansas, 1928 Model A Ford. And if you have not talked to this woman, she is hilarious to talk to. Coming up next, a 1928 Model A pickup owned by Max and Diane Garrett of Grant City, restored by Max. Name of pickup is Catapult. Max and Diane Garrett. Coming up next, Charles Bunch of Albany, Missouri, in a 1929 Ford Phantom. Pony Express Corvette Club, St. Joe, Missouri. Give them a nice big round of applause, guys. Coming all the way from St. Joe. Larry Bennett, a 1998 Corvette of Pony Express Corvette Club. Also, the Pony Express Corvette Club, Willie Stewart in a 1984 coupe. Pony Express Corvette Club, Rick Danner, a 1982 red Corvette coupe. The last of the Corvettes, Ken Wilkinson and Sheila St. Joseph, Pony Express Club, a 1974 Roadster convertible. Let's give all the convertibles a nice big round of applause for coming up from St. Joe. We do appreciate it. Thank you. Next up, Burl and Joanne Mullick of Parnell, Missouri, a 1924 Ford Model T four-door sedan, all original. An 89 Ford Mustang driven by Sue Marcy with granddaughter Jade Hughes. We are from Grant City, Missouri, and we are proud to be here today. Thank you very much. We appreciate you being here. A 1962 Rambler American, bought new by Kermit Brent Brom, Clark Stabe owner, Nick Freeman passenger.
Alright, this is green truck, and then this whole thing on the next one.
David Seed in a 1946 Chevy pickup truck has been in the family since 1947. Previous owners, Curtis Seed, Jess Hardy, and Gray Brothers. Next up, a 1930 Model A Ford pickup, owned and driven from Chillicothe by Vern and Jean Allen. Vern is a great-grandson of Aaron and Allen, Aaron mother and Allen, descendants of the Farrington, and grandson of Thomas Jefferson Allen and Mola Jones Allen. Parents Aaron, Matt Allen, LG Etta, Noble Allen. Vern celebrated his 80th birthday, June 12th. We have 3 children, 9 grandchildren, 9 great-grandchildren. We still farm, but our children make it possible for us to come out and play. Thank you so much for being here. We do appreciate it. That is a 1930 Model A Ford pickup, owned and driven from Chillicothe, Missouri.
Next 3.
Next up, a 1964 Corvair, owned by David and Mary Seat, driven by David and Carolyn Hardy. Family Circle will be signing at July 4th breakfast.
That's the fire truck.
They'll be singing, the Family Circle will be singing at the July 4th breakfast. Sorry. A 1946 Pontiac owned by Tim Jones, drove by Dan Roach. First car sold in Worth County after World War II. Originally, it was sold by Wayne Amy to Bill Penny. Next up, Colt Ridge and Brock Hyatt, a 1970 Dodge Charger RT.
The Mustang South Fire.
Next up, this is the only fire engine that Allendale ever had. Used once to pull out a business district fire, which was at the KP Hall. Mike Groom carried the hose to the roof and drizzled water on the fire.
I guess that's gotta be fire.
How many folks do we have here?
Nice looking fire truck. Give him a nice big round of applause. Coming up next, a 1964 and a half Ford Mustang Black representing Nubbyville. I do believe that is Monty Chitty driving that car. Next up, a 1959 Ford Ranchero representing Nubbyville. That's Bob. Hi, Bob. This 1975 Ford Bronco, Grant City's ASCS offices bought it in new in 75, and it was their soil tester truck throughout the county, restored and built in a rock crawler by Dwayne Warner. That's Dwayne and Tish Warner and family. Next up is Albert Risser in a 1985 Jeep CJ7. Ron Wilkinson, a 1965 Corvette, bought new, $4,000. Rider in front, Leah Wilkinson Queen, 93 years old. On the back, Nancy Wilkinson Hill and Norman DeHart Tiller. This is a 1901 Oldsmobile replica, owned and operated by Jim and Norma Jean Cox of Albany, Missouri. Coming up next, a 1929 Model A Ford two-door, well-traveled Arizona and back, Alaska and Arctic Circle in 1988. 82,000 miles, or 8,200 miles back. Owned Model A's since 1957. That's Rosie sitting in the back seat. Coming up next, a 1957 Willys with a Jeep A Trencher. All original, still in use, custom work available. Owners Rob Ruckman of Allendale and Keith Kimbrough of Ridgeway.
Yeah, they might be tied.
Rob Ruckman is driving, if anybody doesn't know who Rob is. Two buys. Gray Jeep, a 1948 Willys CJ2A. Keith Tabray and Kendall Kimbrough of Ridgeway. Second Jeep, Marshall Ruckman, Allendale, Missouri, with mom Melissa as a co-pilot. Next up, one of Worth County's famous people. Great song, by the way. Dink Applenap in a 1947 Crossley Custom by the class of 98, and Nubbyville, followed by Tyson Claypool on a 2003 Pocket Rocket. Bill Combs is driving Triangle 3, a 37 Ford race car that raced out of the Allendale track in the late 1950s, built by the three Combs brothers, Ross, Marvin, and Bill. Give them a nice big round of applause. It's still got to get up and down. There it goes. Next up, the owner, John Cavan of Bloxton, Iowa, driven by John Cavan, pulling for 12 years, and Jessica Brown pulling for 8 years. J&J Pulling Team, 79 Chevy, restored by John and Jessica.
Golf cart. This is a family reunion. Is that Sarugi or?
honor of Margaret Carr and Mary Kahn, we're having the Srogi, is that correct? Srogi? Srogi reunion in Allendale. Participants are the Carrs, Kahns, and Crockett's. Let the good times roll. Riding the motorcycles, Aaron Summers riding a 2001 XR2000. Jacob Holmes of Grant City on a 1978 Honda 80. Logan Ridge of Grant City on a 2003 TTR 125. And Dakota Hill on a Honda motorcycle, son of Old Town Cafe owner and Randy Hill. Coming up the motorcycles, Dick Combs, a 1995 Harley-Davidson Sportster representing Warren County, Missouri, noted for being the best-looking Combs. Dick Combs. Nick Combs, 2001 Harley-Davidson 95, representing Worth County Moto. Coming up, Tim Combs, repping Worth County Moto Club, 1976 Scat Cat. Noah West representing Worth County Motor Club, 1976 Scat Cat. Kel Sable on the Polaris Trailblazer. This is Dave and Brian Hall. This is all the Harmony and Ryan McClellan riding as Polaris Sportsman 335. Todd Mayan on a 220 Kawasaki. He's 11 years old. Jessica Garrett, Riley Joe Rush on four-wheeler. J.J. Mullick, a 2002 300 EX. Barrett Baker riding a 2004 DUX 400. And Adam Summers. Also up, Jonathan Hughes. Corey Jennings on a 250 Bayou. An Easy Go golf cart. Mitchell and Luke Andrews. Jordan Harding and Eli Mullick in a golf cart with Duke. Levi Graham and a 4x4 Honda Rancher. 99 Yamaha Banshee. Mitchell Adams riding a 2003 Kawasaki KEX 400. The bike is also for sale. See Brad McCord. Michael Mullick riding a 2003 Honda 400EX. Cody Green and his go-kart built from the ground up. Next up, driven by Larry McBrien, the 1955 Allendale Centennial Queen, Joyce Thompson. Doris Ann Deason Miller, a 1955 Allendale Centennial Queen candidate. Unable to attend is Marilyn Monday Lindley, Queen candidate, and Mary Ellen James Kimball, also a Queen candidate. Let's give these girls a nice big round of applause. I think they look just as good or better than they did 50 years ago. And the pride of Worth County, Worth County Tiger Band. Marching Band. Coming up, the Worth County Ambulance. We are here when you're in need. We've been of service to the Worth County and surrounding areas for 30 years and still striving to serve you better. Thank you for all of your support. Worth County Ambulance. Representing the 3rd District, State Representative Jim Horton. Let's give him a nice big round of applause, guys. Representing the Worth County Fire District, driving the first truck, Mark Fletcher. Mother of future firefighter Cade and Jamie Ali. Worth County Fire District, Uncle Ben Fletcher, driver. Future Worth County Fire Department firefighters Cade and Reagan Ali. Grandma of future firefighters Jeannie Fletcher. You know, the firefighters don't get enough encouragement from the community, but they do. Grass fires, anything. Let's give them a nice big round of applause, guys. We do appreciate you, and it's all volunteer, guys. All volunteer, remember that. Coming up next, the state of Missouri. Driver Diane Troutwine, co-pilot Travis Troutwine, and Sydney Troutwine. MoDOT, state of Missouri. Representing Allendale, Miller Trucking. Happy Smith is the driver. Dale Sable is sitting next to him, which I didn't think he wanted to be announced, but he got it anyway. Coming up is the Grant City Lions Club, and they will be having free hearing tests today. If you don't know much about the Lions Club, please stop by and let someone tell you a little bit about them. We'd love to have people that belong to the Lions Club. We all enjoy what they do. From Loyola Shriners in St. Joseph, the famous Keystone Cops and the Hot Sand Bugs.
Hey, 100% Canterbury!
Hey guys, see the guy in the blue shirt who's right across the street and the girl in the red shirt? Get him away, right now, get him away. Yeah. Get them all away, make them all away. Let's give them a nice big round of applause, guys. Coming all the way from St. Joseph. Antique Disc Jordan gas engine displayed by A.R. Ross and Albert and Walter son, grandson and great-grandson of Ross and Betty Wilkinson.
There you go.
My brother, my brother.
Eddie Hewlett driving for the Red Hat Sweethearts from Bethany, disorganized in 2004. Thanks for coming, Red Hat Sweethearts. We love ya. You're looking good. Next up, Funky Stitches, custom embroidery from Allendale, is owned by Gidget and Eric Funk. They do custom embroidery on hats, shirts, chairs, just about anything. Bring your logo or Funky Stitches can help you design one for you. Business gifts, sports, or awards, Funky Stitches can do it all for you. Visit their website at www.funkystitches.com and get funky. Parade participants are Gidget, Danielle, and Evan Funk. Next up, Ralph Kobe, Colonel Ralph Kobe of Kobe Auction in Grant City, Missouri.
I got the Kobe helpers with me.
All the Kobe helpers are with him, he says.
We're ready to roll down the street here. The 23rd on the right. Sesquicentennial. There you go, boys. How you gonna help, man?
Fletcher Pipe and Steel, you bring us a blueprint and we'll build it. Grant City, Missouri, Fletcher Pipe and Steel, Gene Fletcher, owner. Next up, New Hampton Propane, serving Allendale community for all your propane needs. Rick Mailer, manager, and Rex Stevens delivery.
For the whole family. Oh, count that, yeah.
Next up, part of my family, the Calhoun family. Here they come. Uncle Bill and Aunt Wanda and the rest of the crew. Next up is the Worth County Saddle Club. The Worth County Saddle Club was organized in 2005. They currently have 20 members and proudly represent Worth County in parades and other events. They hold trail rides each month throughout the season and would welcome anyone interested in joining. The Worth County Saddle Club.
He can't do it.
The wagon and the next one, the four girls behind it.
Let's give them all a nice big round of applause, guys. Worth County Saddle Club. There we go. We love our horses in Worth County, let me tell you. I actually got on one, which is a scary thought. Grant City Livestock in Grant City. The following wagon is Grant City Livestock's best helpers, Kelly Turner, Chris, and Dana Shiflett. Sabrina Baker, Chelsea Ibris. Riding is Sir Robert.
That's Kevin Weimer, and then the next one.
Coming up here with the big horses is Kevin Weimer and his boys. Next up is Kevin's dad, Billy Weimer of Grant City. Charlie Mike, pulling team, does competition pulling third place at Redfield, Iowa last weekend. These draft horses, Billy does a lot of work with these draft horses. You guys give them a nice big round of applause. They do a lot of work around here. They do a lot of competitions all over the United States, and we're proud to have them here.
Off the shoe.
There we go.
Okay. That one, and then the next two, I think.
Gerald and Norma Green of Sheridan. I'm driving in memory of my father, Jackie Green, who drove a team in the Allendale Centennial Parade in 1955. Next is Ted Folan, Sarah Lynch, daughter of Donna Lynch. Lauren Knoll of Denver, Missouri, daughter of Theron and Cindy Knoll, riding Joyce. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen this before, I'm from Sheridan. I see it every time. This is the Sheridan Community Betterment Club. Great, great service. These guys are great. They're wonderful. They come from all over representing all of the United States of America. Please stand up. Give them a nice big round of applause. Thank you, guys.
That is your lap. I don't know. Let's take a microphone.
Once again, we'd like to thank all the participants in the Worth County Fair Parade.
Kevin, looking good.
We'd like to thank everybody for coming out. I hope you enjoyed the parade. It was one of the best parades I've seen in years. Thank you for all the participants, people coming from all across the country. We do appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy the festivities for the rest of the day. Make sure that you do go down and get your buttons if we're sold out. If not, you're just going to get stuck in jail. There's not much else you're going to get to do. You're going to have to pay money to get out. All of it does, the proceeds do go to a good thing. So, coming up next is Steve Combs, a 1965 Harley-Davidson Electrolyte, part of the Nubbyville crew. Also, Charlie Combs is riding a 1965 Harley-Davidson. 1965 was the first year for the Electric Glide and the last year for their handhead engine. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out. Don't go away. There's all kinds of activities going on all across the park in every aspect. If you don't know where they are, please come to the announcer's booth. We'll try to help you out and try to find something for you to do. Thank you once again.